Hey everyone, and welcome to my first ever mini vlog. Tonight I am going on a girls' night out, and I thought I would take you along with me today to see what a day in the life is like when I'm on a diet and I'm going on a night out. So basically what to do to not self-sabotage yourself and your results. So it's about 7 a.m. and Danny has brought me a coffee in bed, which he does every morning, to be honest. And first up, we've got Oliver's football. So I'm going to get ready, go to Oliver's football, and I'll take you along with me. Let's go. Got to Oliver's footy and it's a big game today, so it's going to be intense. I'm feeling a little bit nervous. He wasn't feeling nervous this morning. He was like confident and ready to go, which I love. But yeah, I always feel nervous, and I know it's going to be an intense hour watching it. What I'm going to do now is I've literally just kicked them out so I can record this. But I am going to go over to the pitch, say hi to everyone, and then go inside and get myself a coffee. But here's a little tip that I do everywhere I go. If you know me, you'll know what I'm going to say. But I carry these everywhere with me when I'm on a diet, when I'm not. For a number of reasons. One being, if I am on a diet and I feel like having a latte, I know that these are only 70 calories. Whereas if I was to go in and get one from the cafe, it would be maybe 200, could be 3, could be 4, like depending on what milk they use, what syrups they use. And I know you can ask for skim milk, but you're just never going to be sure. And when you are dieting, it is better to take control of as many things as you can. I'm not saying that you can't go and have a latte in a cafe somewhere when you're on a diet, but I always just choose to take control of what I can, take my own. And another thing is I actually enjoy them so much more. I don't know about you, but I feel like when I get a coffee somewhere, it's always like a miss if it's going to be nice or not. Like, it might be nice, it might be not. Like Costa, Starbucks, I feel like it's hit and miss. It could be nice one day, depending on who makes it. It might not be nice the next day. So that is why I do that. So let's get over there. Temperature has dramatically dropped lately, and so I'm well prepared. Got a big coat on, got my big boots on, because standing here in the freezing, well, I don't stand here. I'm going to show you what I do in a minute, but it's freezing. So with these coffees, I will just go into the little cafe and ask them for a cup of boiled water, and yeah, saves money as well. Win-win. I really underestimated, head and mouth, how cold it was going to be today. So just what I do every time I'm at the footy is walk around the football pitch and watch Oliver play. Well, watch the whole team play, of course, but just try and keep myself warm, getting my steps done, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So if you see me looking like a mad woman walking around the footy pitch, mind your business.
We've just got back from Oliver's football, and there was a draw 1-1, and my mum was having a cup of tea.
I am freezing. It's gone so much colder. Give us that. It's gone so much colder. So we're gonna have a quick cup of tea, and then we'll tell them where we're gonna go.
Gonna go to the gym for a bit before my dance, because I've got a meeting and dance.
What are we gonna do in the gym?
You're doing tennis, but I might be doing.
You're doing
Sports squad, and kids club.
I didn't actually end up getting my coffee made at the football because
she wanted to watch the game.
I wanted to watch the game. It was intense, and it was a 1-1 draw, which was
I've
annoying because they scored in the last minute of the game, which is just... So cup of tea time with a little banana while I defrost, because absolutely freezing. And then when we get back from the gym, it will be lunchtime.
I'll show you what I was at for lunch last one.
And then we'll see you in the gym. How was sports squad, Ariana?
Good.
What did you play?
Tag.
Tag?
Yeah.
Just that or something else?
Tag.
Do lots of running around?
Yeah.
And how was tennis, Danny?
Crap.
So I
Need a referee, there's some cheating going on there, mate.
definitely not. I won tennis, but now Danny is saying that he let me win because I was filming it.
Obviously.
No, I don't know.
No, Jodie wins.
It's a good game. Do you think that's a lie?
I think that's cool.
I think that's a lie too, but yeah, home now for some dinner because I'm absolutely starving. Marvin, are you hungry?
Starving.
Starving?
Yeah, and we're gonna go to the shop and I get some.
Need to go to Home Bargain as well, don't we? And then it's to dance and meeting at dance, so fun afternoon. So we're back home now and it's about 12:30. I've only had a coffee, a cup of tea and a banana so far, so I'm absolutely starving. We've just had a fab little game of tennis, as you've seen. So it's lunchtime now. So Ariana is gonna have some tomato soup. And this is one thing that I always try to do is think ahead. Yeah, you can have some bread with it. You can have some bread. So yesterday, obviously I know that today is always a busy day. And we're always sort of in and out the house throughout the day. So I will always be thinking ahead for my next meal. So last night when I cooked chicken curry for last night's tea, I just made sure I boiled some extra chicken for today for myself. And there was actually a bit of curry sauce left over today. So I also made these the other day. Again, these were left over. So I'm going to throw these little mini potatoes into the air fryer with some seasoning. And I am going to have this chicken curry on the top. Loaded potatoes. Is that a thing? It is now. Yeah, you can tell them what you're having, yeah?
So what I'm having is I'm having some soup with bread and butter.
So when I make these potatoes, just literally put them in the air fryer. A little bit of fry light, a little bit of whatever season I've got open at the minute. These are so handy. They're so low in calorie and add flavour to your meals without having to add lots of sauce. It's okay. So while my dinner is being cooked, this is something that I often do. So just through here is my little studio room, which when it's not a studio, when it's not being used as a studio, it's used as my laundry room, because where else can you get your wash and dry? I will jump on my stepper and get some steps done. So I would 100% recommend investing in a step pad because I use this so much. And even if I only jump on it for 10 minutes now while I'm waiting for dinner to cook, it's just so handy to just bump up your steps throughout the day without having to actually leave the house. So I will jump on this, get some steps done, wait for the dinner to be cooked. So just like that, we are back out of the house and on the road to drop Oliver off with his friends to Rampworks, and me and Ariana need to go and do a little home bargain shop, don't we? And then to hair dance for a meeting. But this is why it is so important, and I tell all of my clients it's so important when it gets to the weekend to be organised, because you may be off work, but you probably will be busier than what you would be in work. So being less organised on the weekends is probably just going to mean to fail. Like, for example, if I hadn't have had all of them little bits of food prepped and ready to go today, I probably wouldn't have had enough time to make something that was higher protein, actually tasty and worked well. I probably would have just grabbed something. So being organised, what is going to make your weekends so much more successful. And then also, when it comes to going on a night out, if you are always that person out of Ariana's dance comp meeting, and you know what, I just love it so much because that meeting was talking to the parents and talking to the kids all about discipline and how if they are committing to this comp group that they need to be committed, and you know, if they wake up one Saturday and they're feeling a little bit tired, feeling like, you know, can't really be bothered, they have to go, they have to show commitment and go regardless of how they're feeling. And I just feel like when you take your kids to like things like dance or football or, you know, out of school activities, it's not so much about the training that they're getting, it's teaching them discipline from such a young age. And I feel like if us adults had that from a young age, we would find things in life so much easier. So yeah, that was a lovely little 45 minutes, but it's about 3 o'clock and I am going out at 5. I'm still pretty full off my lunch, to be honest. I think maybe I might have ate a little bit too much, but never mind. I've pretty much done my steps. I'm on 9,000 steps and I'll probably get a few more done later, which leaves around 10,000 for me to do tomorrow to hit my weekly target, so I'm pleased with that. So time to go home, get ready and work out what I'm going to wear because I've got no idea. I don't know about anyone else, but I just feel like I just don't know how to dress anymore. It's got to a certain age where I'm like, oh, I just don't know what looks nice. I feel like I need to follow a few more pages on Insta, like influencer pages, to get some style tips or something, because yeah, I've got no idea. It's probably just going to be like jeans and a nice top or something, and definitely a coat because I am freezing, still freezing from this morning from the footy, and it's absolutely freezing out. So let's go get ready. I had a shower and I'm about to get ready. I'm so excited to give my hair a little wand today because I got it done, got my colour done last week and got a new halo extension, so it's the first time I'll have wanded it with my new extension, so I'm excited to see what that looks like. So a bit of a plan of action for tonight is going for the tapas. I've already checked the menu, so this is something that I would suggest to do if you're going on a night out and you are on a diet. Always try and check the menu before you go so that you can choose before you go, because I feel like sometimes, especially when you're on a diet, even when I'm not, I always take so much longer than everybody else to choose, and then you end up panic ordering and never ordering what you actually want. So just being organised and knowing what you want to get is always a good idea. And I always advise my clients, if you're going out for a meal and you're on a diet, it's probably best to try and stick to one plate of food, so no starter, no dessert, and just one main, looking for something high in protein, so grilled chicken, fish, steak, one side of carbs, and then salad or veggies. And you can always ask for things like sauces on the side, and most restaurants will cater for you. So if you see a meal that you want but it's got a certain sauce, like if you ask for that meal without the sauce, or you want to swap the chips to potatoes, most places will do that, so don't be afraid to ask. But we're going for a tapas, and that's a little bit different, of course, because it's lots of little plates. So I'm not entirely sure what I want to get, to be honest, because I wasn't hungry when I looked at the menu, which was probably not the best move for me. But they do salt and pepper prawns, king prawns, and they do a seafood paella. So I'm probably just going to go for the seafood paella, salt and pepper prawns, and then maybe have a look at a veggie dish, or that's probably going to fill me, to be honest, so that will probably do. And drink wise, you know, most of the time I will say to my clients that before you go out, if you're on a diet, you know, making sure that you decide what you want to do before you go out, in terms of like, are you going to stick to 1 or 2 drinks, or 2 or 3, or is it going to be a big boozy night out? For me tonight, I don't know how that's going to go down, because don't know, I'm not feeling like having a big boozy night out, like late night, and me and my bestie have already agreed that we're not staying out too late. But I might go out and have 1 or 2 drinks and feel like I want a few more, and I'm just going to go with the flow tonight. You know, I haven't got this big goal of getting even leaner than I am. As I mentioned in one of the posts this week, I'm really comfortable at where I'm at. However, if I was somebody else in a position where I'm wanting to get leaner, wanting to lose weight, then a night out like tonight might be occasion where I go, right, I'm just going to have 2 drinks. Or it could be the opposite. It could be like, you know what, I haven't seen my best mate in over a year. We haven't done anything together. This is a special occasion to me. I am going to go out, let my hair down, and have X amount of drinks, and that's fine too. But what you've just got to be aware of is what is the ramification of that. If you know that you're going to go out and get completely boozed, then that may affect your progress this week, And that's okay if you're okay with that. But what we don't want to happen is for you to allow yourself to go out for all of them drinks, but then the next day feel guilty about it and beat yourself up about it because you chose to do that. So you then can't be annoyed that you haven't seen any progress that week. So that's one thing I always like to make clear to my clients. Yeah, for me tonight, I don't know, I'm going to stick to vodka, single vodkas and Diet Coke. However, if they have got white Sauvignon Blanc on the menu, white wine, I'm having a glass because the past few times we've been out for a meal, I've said I'm going to have a glass of wine and then they haven't had the wine that I like, so I just haven't had one. But if this restaurant has got it, I'm having a glass because I really, really want one. And then I'll just switch to vodka, single vodka Diet Cokes for the remainder of the night, depending on whether it's going to be a couple or a few. I don't know yet, we will see. But I'm not going to record this get ready with me in real time because if you're a makeup artist and watching this, you'll be mortified at how I apply my makeup, especially here as well. But I'll video it and I'll just speed it up a little bit. Anybody that was interested in my skin journey, I did share a little while ago that I have started medication for my skin because I have suffered all my life with acne from a young age, and it wasn't until after Ariana that I got treated with the strong medication Roaccutane, and it actually really did clear my skin up. But then I had it resurfaced, it came back a couple of years after that, so I had to go on it again. And then in the past year it has came back for a third time, and there's a very small percentage of people who will have a reoccurrence of acne after taking this medication. For most people it will completely make it go away forever, but for me being one of the small percentage, of course, it hasn't gone away. So yeah, I'm on this really strong medication. Side effects are it really dries out your skin, it really dries out your lips, your face, your whole body. Your skin becomes really sensitive to sunlight, so you can burn really easily. You have to have regular blood tests to make sure it's not damaging your liver or your kidney, can't remember. And you also can't get pregnant on it because it can deform unborn children, which is not in the plan anyway. But yeah, that's it. So it is getting better. There's a lot less, big bouts of acne, but the redness is still very much there. So I'm hoping I'm September, October, 2 months in, and the treatment's expected to last 6 months, but the dosage goes up as the months go on, so the symptoms get worse as the time goes on. So yeah, I'm going to be like a dried out prune within the next month, which is good timing for birthday and Christmas. So that is the makeup done. This light makes me look really pale, but I'm actually not that pale. And I am not going to film putting in the halo because I've only put it in twice, and it takes a bit of practice. This is the finished look. Just kidding, obviously this needs to all drop and be brushed out, but I'll do that near at the time. I've just got to find something to wear now, which is going to take forever. So wish me luck. It is nearly time to go out, and I just went for a little top and jeans. This is the outfit. Not really sure if I'm dressed appropriately, but we will see. I'm obviously wearing a big coat as well, because it is freezing. Let's go. Okay girls, there was no way I was speaking on camera while I was out. They did have my favourite wine on the menu, so I shared a bottle with my bestie. I chose the seafood paella and shared a hummus and pita, which doesn't look like much, but it was more than enough food. We then got free shots before we left the restaurant, thanks to the girls for fully getting behind the vlog. Then we moved on to have a little dance and a few more drinks. We did stay out till 2 a.m. as we was just having a ball, to be honest, so it was well worth it. I did wake up with a little hangover, but a fresh walk along Otterspool Prom sorted that out. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. Drop any questions below, and I will see you in the next one.